Welcome to my channel. I appreciate you for viewing my video today. I hope you are enjoying life and enjoying the freedom to choose how you want to live your life. If you were ever a Jehovah's Witness, you know how it feels to be controlled and to lose your freedom. No doubt, you will never forget the days when your life was dictated by the governing body of Jehovah's Witnesses. The governing body skillfully uses the Bible to manipulate Jehovah's Witnesses. They have Jehovah's Witnesses believing to pursue a secular career or go to college will threaten their relationship with Jehovah and damage them spiritually, which would lead to losing their life at Armageddon and not receiving eternal life in a paradise on earth. The governing body have Jehovah's Witnesses believing that it is a sin to put anything before Jehovah. They have convinced Jehovah's Witnesses to seek great things for Jehovah and forget about your personal achievements. Check out this representative from Jehovah's organization.
Our theme this month is Keep Seeking Great Things for Jehovah.
Basically, he is saying, do more for the governing body and the organization. Live your life slaving for the governing body and forget about your personal pursuits. In this video you are going to see how the governing body used a Bible character by the name Baruch to convince Jehovah's Witnesses that it is wrong to go to college and pursue a secular career, and live your own life in happiness and freedom. So notice what this representative of the Watchtower has to say about Baruch, who was starting to live a life the way he wanted. But then he was corrected by Jehovah.
In verse 5, Jehovah said, "You are seeking great things for yourself." Think about that. It was Baruch's own view of what seemed great or most important. For a time, he was focused on seeking great things for himself. What do you think those great things could have been? Was it a desire for fame or prestige? Was he sensing that his support for God's prophet was putting at risk his position and career? Or did the great things have to do with getting more money, property, or some material possessions? We don't know. But Baruch knew what they were, and Jehovah's counsel was clear. Stop seeking such things. It seems Baruch took Jehovah's counsel to heart. I imagine him reasoning something like this: Jehovah knows my thoughts and feelings. Have I really been seeking great things for myself? It's true. Jehovah's always right. My desires got the better of me, and I was so distressed. But Jehovah's kindly telling me, Baruch, be realistic. A divine judgment is coming. Everything that seems so stable will be uprooted. Material things, property, money, or a prominent career, it's all temporary. Seeking those things is dangerous.
You heard what he said? Seeking money, property, and material things is dangerous. He's telling Jehovah's Witnesses it is a curse to pursue those things. He's using mind control, by means of Baruch's circumstances, to convince Jehovah's Witnesses not to pursue college or a secular career. What a deception.
Jehovah wants me and others to survive the coming calamity. And that's what I want. I need to get back to seeking great things for Jehovah. Well, that's just a possibility of how Baruch might have been thinking. But did he accept and follow the counsel? Yes. During the Babylonian siege of Jerusalem about 17 years later, Baruch appears again in the inspired record supporting Jeremiah. And though many others died during the catastrophic destruction of Jerusalem, Baruch and Jeremiah survived. Baruch's humble response to Jehovah's counsel saved his life. And such a response to divine counsel can do the same for us.
So in other words, if you want to survive Armageddon, like Baruch, you better listen to the governing body and refrain from seeking money, property, and material wealth.
I'm sure as you think more about Baruch, you'll see other ways we can benefit from his example. But let's briefly discuss one particular challenge that some of us might be facing right now and how Baruch's experience can help. The challenge? being balanced while providing materially for ourselves and our families. In today's world, many people are seeking great things for themselves as they pursue secular education and secular work. Many believe that the key to success and the key to their and their family's happiness involves money and getting more material things, or a resting place in this system of things. Such thinking could influence us.
The governing body and their helpers are being hypocritical. They continue to counsel Jehovah's Witnesses not to seek great things for themselves, and at the same time, they themselves live a lavish lifestyle. And if a Jehovah's Witness want to buy a new car or home, that is their business. And there's nothing wrong with that. Jehovah's Witnesses need to stop allowing the governing body dictate how they should live their lives.
You parents must also make personal decisions about secular education for your children. Naturally, you want them to get a good education, but you have to think carefully about potential dangers. You younger Christians approaching adulthood must make decisions involving education and employment. There may be many choices, but which ones will help you live up to your dedication to Jehovah?
It's all about slaving for the organization and keeping Jehovah's Witnesses poor.
One sister said this: "As a baptized witness, I had read and heard about the dangers of pursuing university education, but I dismissed such warnings. I thought that counsel did not apply to me." Well, our sister made a personal choice in the matter, but was it a wise one? She continues, "Studying for my courses took so much time and effort that I was too busy to linger in prayer to Jehovah the way I used to, too exhausted to enjoy Bible discussions with others, and too tired to prepare well for the meetings. Thankfully, once I realized that being immersed in higher education was damaging my relationship with Jehovah, I knew I had to stop, and I did." Of what do these real-life examples remind us? In Satan's system of things, we will face challenges that test our determination to put Jehovah's will first in our lives. Like Baruch, personal desires could distract us. If that ever happens, we need to take quick action to correct our viewpoint, as did Baruch.
So Jehovah's Witnesses are convinced not to pursue personal desires and fulfill their dreams. What a shame. They waste the majority of their time living a life being controlled, manipulated, and deceived by the governing body.
Happily, through the Bible and spiritual instruction from the faithful slave, Jehovah helps us make better choices in personal areas of life, such as those involving secular education and secular work. We are wise to seek out such advice by doing research, by talking to mature Christians, and then applying such counsel. So when Jehovah, our loving Father, gives us timely advice as he did to his close friend Baruch, let's take it to heart. Let's do whatever it takes to make sure we and our families continue seeking first the kingdom and God's righteousness. And never forget, as we continue to seek great things for Jehovah, he'll continue to do great things for us and our families. Yes, it's his blessing that makes us truly rich, and he adds no pain with it.
The speaker mentioned seeking first the kingdom. That means slaving for the organization so that the governing body can make more money, increase their properties and material wealth. Jehovah's Witnesses, as long as you continue to listen to the governing body and their representatives, you will remain in bondage, and that will keep you poor. Thank you for visiting my channel. Have a fantastic day. Enjoy your freedom, and stay safe.